Hello everybody, welcome back. It's been a while. Welcome back down here to Little Rapids Garden. It is September 19th. Where has the summer gone? I don't know about you, but it's been a whirlwind of a summer. A lot going on at work, a lot going on at home. With the kiddos, Tyler started kindergarten, so now he gets on the bus every morning and afternoon. So that's been interesting, trying to adapt to that. But that resulted in not being able to get down here to the garden as much as I would have liked. And I know I'm not alone, and life gets in the way, and then the garden kind of just goes. But I wanted to check in with you guys and show you what's going on and kind of do a recap so far of the summer of 2025. There's been a disappointment and there's been a bright spot. And that's all I can say is, it's the battle of tomatoes and peppers down here in the garden. And the tomatoes were, with the exception of one, which we'll look at, but for the most part, tomatoes were a disappointment. But the peppers, I don't know about you, but my peppers are going nuts. This is like the Pletcher pepper patch down here. So let's take a look at, should we just start with the peppers? Let's go to the tomatoes first. We'll breeze by the peppers, but we'll get back to it. But let me know what's the status of your garden. I just weed whacked mine the past. That's how bad mine was. I do have some beans. Let's start over here. So the tomato trellis, as you see, is kind of bare, but we start having these beans starting to sprout, which is awesome. So kind of expected beans to pop up at some point. But yeah, I know we planted a couple things down here. If you're really dedicated, you're like, what about that stuff you planted over here? I think we planted some, what did we plant over here? I think some artichoke, and I don't know what this is. A couple different things that clearly did not pan out. That's okay. It's nice to try different stuff. We do have some fennel over here that just didn't bulb out at all. So maybe just wasn't a good season for that. The peppers that we put in here are doing well. They're not doing as well as the regular beds, which we'll get to, but it is producing some peppers. So it's a good use of space for... What's this? Look how big my weeds are. They're like trees. Jeez. All right. I have decided that I'm almost definitely going to move the grapevines next year somewhere else. It's just not a good spot for them. It's just not a good spot for them. And we can put something else here. I don't know what. All right. So you can see my weed whacker just died. You can see the before and after. It was getting pretty rough in here. So let's see, tomatoes. I still have tomatoes up here because I do plan on making some rockin' salsa and maybe some BLTs. But for the most part, my tomatoes are done. Again, a few exceptions. This one's doing very well this year. And that is Saucy Lady. So that was a new one that we tried out. Tripping over the grapevines. And the yellow tomatoes, Kellogg's, they have been producing some beautiful tomatoes. Great tasting. Pretty much the yellow tomatoes on here did well this year. See, here's another yellow tomato. This is the Dr. Wychie. There's beautiful, like orangish, fallish color. So we did get some tomatoes, but it was definitely not a tomato year. I can't believe it's already the end of the season. It's just, I don't know. It feels like I just planted them yesterday. All right. Peppers. Should we look at the peppers? The highlight of the show. Peppers doing extremely well. I picked a bunch the other day, brought them into work, and the neighbors, but all different kinds. They're all just popping. These little Aji peppers. This needs to get propped up, but these are the fish peppers. Aren't they cool? I mean, the lemon jalapenos. And let me tell you, the jalapenos are hot this year. They have some heat. A lot more jalapenos. We have some habaneros in there. So I definitely need like a Martha Stewart like day in the kitchen to do something with all these peppers. We did start dehydrating like basil and some cayennes. Just beautiful. I love the jalapeno. These are the giant Marconis. Highly recommend. They're great peppers. I prop this guy up. This guy's got some great long peppers on it. Same with this guy. Look at these. These are cayennes. They're like purple, dark purple. Isn't that cool? Something different. Yeah, a lot more. Did get some bell peppers. Like I said, I picked it a lot the other day. These are like the lunchbox peppers. You get like you go to Costco. But they're great, fresh. And then the star of the show 2 years ago. Last year just didn't work out. But the Sugar Rush Peach. And let me wipe away the cobweb here, but get in here and check it out. This is one plant, and it's just loaded. Loaded. So that's a great pepper for sauce making. So I plan on doing that. There's a couple spots that had Sugar Rush peaches, but that seemed to be the best plant overall. So that was a secondary plant too. So you never know. Where's my? Oh, it's over here. Here's the other Sugar Rush peach. It's behind the. This guy doing well too, but not as well as the other one. All right, so that's a wrap. I have a lot of pepper stuff to do, but let me know in the comments below how your garden is doing, what went well, what didn't go well, and maybe the third thing is what you want to do for next year. So for me, I think next year I want to move the grapevines and then repurpose that for something. I don't know yet. I don't know. I mean, I think I got the peppers on lockdown. I need a rebound tomato year, and so we all know what that means. That means that I'm going to move the grapevines, and I'm going to just go nuts on tomatoes next year. Double down on tomatoes, and then it's going to be a crazy harvest. But I don't see any reason why I need to expand the peppers allocation. I think that's a good amount. Some of these boxes over here, I think, I don't know. Peppers over here are fine, but cucumbers did all right, but then they kind of sat. I think I can utilize the space a little bit better. I don't know how yet, but something to think about. Now's the time to take notes, because next year will be right around the corner, and we'll be getting together and trying to remember the good, the bad, the ugly, and some notes for the coming year. So, all right, that's enough. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. We are going to Treehouse World for Tyler's 6th birthday party. It's going to be fun. All right, see ya.